day, man. I got time. I got energy. I got Wi-Fi. I'm within. You gotta understand, bro. I'm out here on yesterday, 23rd. If you knew what it was, you know what it is. If you knew what it was, you know what it is, man. Sun right above. One of them days, man. I'm gonna go hit up Samira's, aka my guy Stefano down there. I'm gonna go chop it up with him. Say what's up. Chop it up about life. I'm gonna see if he wants to talk on the live stream. Maybe not. We'll see. In a few minutes. We'll see in a few minutes. You know, I'm just walking through here, mopping through here like I usually do. Like I usually do, born and raised around here. Got different libraries, man. You know, I'm in between joints. You know, I'm in between joints. Like I'm slanging something. Got this library right here. This is more or less the south side right here. You already know. Yesler side, man. Shout out to this part of the district. I'm from the Cherry Hill side. I'm from the east side. You know, I'll be going to the library up in Madrona because it's very convenient. It's real quiet. It's real, you know what I'm saying, solitude, whatnot. Let's tap in. Let's show y'all the soul pole, man. Ain't no rain today. It's a good kind of day, so we mobbing today, man. We moving today. We getting things moving today, man, as usual. I might stop in, drop in on the hood later on tonight to see what's going on with everybody. Trying to see how many lives I can do in one day. You know, we got up early, got moving early, started tapping in with myself, pause, and just, you know, did it right, did things right, righteously, the right way, etc. All the etceteras. Well, let's tap in with the soul pole. Let me go in the goddamn. There we go. For those here from the playback, you about to see it. You about to tap in. You know, they got a lot of junk on it, but they need to really work on it. They need to fix it, man. Let me back up. There's a lot of mud down here. I keep getting mud on the Kyries, man. I keep keeping the Kyries muddy. There it is, man. It's been here since I was a kid. I swear to God. I don't know how many years it's been here. I actually don't know when it started. The year's probably like on the bottom. I might have to zoom back in and check on the years, but I swear to God, like we went here on a field trip in kindergarten. And that was 1999. I was in kindergarten in 1999. I was born 93, but this shit been here for the longest. I swear to God. So it's just been here since forever, as far as I can remember. Decades. We're talking generations, bro. Just been there for the longest time. You know what I mean? For the longest. Pause. Soul pole. That's what they call it. Totem pole. The soul pole. But it's been smack in the middle of the hood, pretty much the heart of the hood. I mean, a lot of people argue it's Cherry, man. You can argue it's Yesler. And I'm gonna say the reason why I say it's Yesler's the heart. You know, there's two reasons, man. We can walk past Jimi Hendrix's house right now. Jimi Hendrix is like right over there, past MLK. But pre-MLK, before the whole assassination and stuff, that was Empire Way. Martin Luther King used to be called Empire Way. It was like a long straight road, but they called it MLK. Like sometime 70s or whatnot, right after assassinations and whatnot. 70s, 80s, that got renamed to Martin Luther King Jr. Way, but it was originally Empire Way, and I think Jimi Hendrix's house was like one block east of it. So this is really the heart of it, right over here, Yesler. And the reason why I say that is because if you go north of Yesler, man, that's the east side. That's when all the streets say east. You know what I'm saying? You go north of Yesler, everything is East Cherry, East Union, East Pine, East Spruce. You know what I'm saying? East Madison, you know what it is. East Side, East Valley, Middle East, all them spots over there, all them people over there. Octo Gaming was good. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate you dropping in on me, man. You know what I'm saying? And when you go south of Yesler, what it is, South Jackson, shout out to the south side, South Dearborn. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? South King, South King. You know what it is, South Massachusetts, the mass over there, man. South Irving. You know they down there. You know they out there. You know they down there. Paler, we going all day. Pause. You already know what it is, bro. Live streaming all goddamn day, man. I did one in the morning. I did my Monster Hunter one, charging up the phone, charging up the devices. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? Just getting it all in. And we out here live streaming again. I'm about to lose a little bit of you know what I'm saying, reception, but we're gonna walk down to my guy Stefano, aka Samira's, at the little corner store, man, like it was back then. Like it was back then. That's crazy. I'm gonna show you what it was. You know what I'm saying? It's none of my business, man. That's the real motherfuckers that was mobbed up and really, folked up together, mobbed up and fucked up together. There's really sparring out here in the matter of fact, I ain't gonna show that because that ain't my business. But they was really out there just sparring out there and putting in work in them spots. So that ain't my business to be showing it. But we out there. We in them areas, we in them sections, man. Motherfuckers trapping right next to Jimi Hendrix's house type shit. Shit crazy, right? Same blocks and shit, same corners and intersections Jimi Hendrix used to live at, man. Motherfuckers are still rocking and rolling. baking soda joints. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. Same shit. We just live back then. But we out here, man. I don't see nobody no more, man. My guy Ray Sean used to be right there. Right here in this little house. Hold on. Right there. My guy Ray Sean used to live right over there, man. Rashawn. My coach, my guy Cappy used to live a block down. I used to work at his house. I used to just be doing shit around the house. And I think he got mad because I cooked up all his food and then he fired me. That shit was crazy. I was like, dog, but I thought you said I could do this. And now he's saying I can't do it. So I think he got mad at me. I could be wrong though. I could have been wrong, man. This whole block has changed right here. Look at that shit, man. This shit, all these new houses and apartments, condos, joints and shit. I ain't saying it's bad, man. My shout out to my guy Walter and his family used to live down there. Homegirl Ebony, her grandma was over there. She used to clown on me because I had a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of, they say to respect your elders, man, but that's the type of bitch to laugh at you because you got a 9 to 5. She saw me working for the white man. She was like, oh, she started cracking up. She said, look at you working, man. I was like, what's funny about that? But you know how she was on that type of time. She was flipping things, She was flipping things. She got a hold of something. She was flipping something. She one of those, bro. But she wanted to clown me because I was working. I had a 9 to 5. That's what it is, man. Motherfuckers in my hood ain't shit. Motherfuckers, used to clown because I had a job. I used to sit there and I used to stack up $20 bills from when I would go to the. Bro, I tell you, man, I get checks from my job. I used to make like 10 or 15 bucks an hour, something like that back then. I'll sit there, I'll deposit 20%, and I'll take the rest in cash. I'll be counting the 20s like I made something, like I was really doing something out here. I was stacking the 20s, my friends, man. That ain't shit. The motherfuckers can't let me live. I ain't never seen money in my life, bro. On my life and in my life, I ain't never seen money. Motherfuckers can't be happy I got 20s on me. It's the pains, man. It's the GPs right here. Let me have my time, man. Let me have my shit. But that's where I grew up, man. Right over here, right in the heart of all this, man. Walking to school through this shit. Walking to school to and through all this shit, man. Yeah, I mean, what we got up here, man. Oh no, man. I ain't showing up this. People got some different what type of new graffiti up in the spot now, in the joint now. It's sad. That shit really sad. When you get across the street, man. I'm gonna show you. That way I can buy some shit. You feel me? That way I'm gonna buy some shit. I'm gonna see if he wants to say what's up though. Oh, thank you. I got it. What's up, man? How's it going, bro? Check it back. I always come here for the Jones, man. Plus, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna grab one of these. It's a green day. Let me show you. Boom. Green apple soda. That's what we on, man. Stefano, it's good, man. It's good to see you, man. Not too bad, man. I'll just do the soda today. Nah, man. I don't know if I told you. I quit in February. Yeah, it's too much, man. It was kind of irritating me, so I was like, I gotta go, man. But I think now I'm just doing the streaming stuff right now. Yeah, like YouTube. So yeah, man. Card? Is card okay? All right, 1 second. Let me put this here. 1 second, y'all. Yeah, I've been trying to do that every day so I can. So what do you do on YouTube? If I'm doing gaming, and then like if I'm not doing the gaming, I just live stream, just walk around, talk with some people. You know what I mean? Yeah. You want me to write it down? What you want me? Write it down. Yeah, look this up. Yeah, I do. I'm trying to go every day, trying to get my hours in. But it's mainly gaming and just talking. Boom. There it is. So a little bit of everything on there. All right. Hey, I appreciate it, man. It's always good to see you. I'm gonna be around. Thank you, man. You have a good one. Yeah. There it is. We're trying to get the hours in. Get moving. Need to get some sunlight. Get across the street, man. Get across the street. Shit, I'm gonna go right now. All this new shit. Look at all that new shit, man. Yeah, I told him I quit my job. This is the new job joint right here. This shit crazy. That shit had me tripping, man. All the new buildings, man. I'm like, I don't know what to make of it. How's it going? I don't know what to make of it. Oh, it changed right here. I see nobody, man. Nice to know, like 2 or 3 families at least that was out here chilling, hosting. I don't know, just yeah, everything different now, man. Everything changed, man. It is what it is, though. You know, that's one dude that me and my friend from elementary, we've been tapped in with bruh for the longest time. He's known him longer than me, and I used to just go there because I'd go hang out at my friend's house, and when I hang out with him, we could go kick it at his, what I mean, go get some snacks at his store, his shop. You know what I mean? Well, you walking through right now. I'm gonna show you. Let me show you. I don't know if they're gonna knock down some of these things, man. But I'll show you right here. Some of my friends used to have they used to get picked up for the school bus over here on the way to school because their parents was like, I ain't gonna let you walk through. It'll literally be just like 5 blocks, but the shit you had to walk through sometimes. People on some ignorant ass shit. They was like, I ain't letting my kids walk through none of that shit. But I'm gonna show you if I can. I'm gonna show you if they'll let me. We're gonna walk up over there. Walk up over there. We're gonna see. What's my quality like? Damn. What's it looking like? There it is. There it is. Let me put the little thing up on her, man. With the Brazil joint. I've been seeing nothing but Brazil everywhere I go. I swear to God. Can't even make that shit up, man. You feel me? We got the art going like it's supposed to be. This dude, he did hella of these boxes, man. Desmond Hansen. He also did the MF Doom one. He did Nipsey. I want to say he did Freddie Gibbs, but I don't know if I was looking at the right thing. A lot of it's a lot of some rest in peace related stuff, They flipped that. Man, there's a tree near my house that they chopped it down. It was like a monkey tree, and I guess you're supposed to pinch somebody every time you see that shit. They knocked it down, so it's like my niece couldn't even do anything with that no more. You can't do anything about it no more. But this one's still standing, right here. That joint right there still standing. You know what I'm saying? That joint right there still standing. I don't know if this is it. I'm trying to remember if this is what they was trying to tell me. You know what I'm saying? This spot right here. It's always been here. It's always been in this shape. And I can't remember. I actually don't. I swear to God, I knew someone who lived here. Might have been next door. Might have been next door. But either this is Jimi Hendrix's old house. I'm over here standing around like I'm somebody, but somebody come outside, cuss me out. That's fine. I'm gonna let them know I'm from around the way. You know, I ain't no tough guy. You get your issue fucking with me. Let's go. Ain't no tough guy shit. We get your issue fucking with me. Nice ass grass. What's this? Shit clean as hell. And I'm gonna show you the little Pokemon joint. I call this shit the Pokemon Center. We're gonna walk over there too. Why not? You know? We out here right now, man. Shout out to the South Side. As always, man. Peace to the South Side, man. All day kind of day right here. We streaming. We're moving around. We showing y'all what it is. Shout out to the South Side. Peace to the South Side. Rock with the 8, man. Shout out to the 8. Shout out to the 8. Shout out to the South Side. Shout out them folks over there. Folks for real. You know what I'm saying? Pushing muscle, pushing fear out there, man. That's what they was doing back in the day. Still doing it, kind of died down. A few of them survived. A few of them still going. A lot of RIPs, man. A lot of RIPs. But in general, man, we staying, womped up, man. Pee it up. But let me put it down. You know. You don't gotta know everything, man. Just know you ain't gotta know everything. Just be honest. That's what it is. That's my whole thing, bro. Just be honest. You don't. If you know, you know. But just know that you ain't gotta know everything. You don't have to know everything. If you don't know, then you don't know, bro. You don't gotta know everything. But it's an all day kind of day. It's one of them streams, man. You drop in on me, you're gonna see me doing this shit all day today. It's a nice weather. Why wouldn't I? Because I wasted so much time, not just fucking around doing the wrong thing, not even monetizing it, not even taking advantage of stuff. So I'm trying to find the actual place. I think it's one more block, but it's one of my favorite spots. I gotta show you now. Now I got to show you. I don't know if it's this one. It might be the next one. I'm sure it's the next one. Let's walk on the next one. You let me know if the quality go out. It says I got the. Hold on. It says I got the 2 bars. 2 bars all I need, but that's how it goes when I'm lakeside. When I start going a little lakeside, there's a specific street a back street, cross street, that when I walk through it, it kind of starts to fizzle out. So, but we over them hills now. We're on the other side, getting towards that Leshai side right here, named after Chief Leshai. Let me show you what it's looking like. If you tapped in, then you know. You know what I'm saying? Great view, but you can imagine when it's like looking like this, but it still went down. Sad shit, man. The saddest shit. Motherfuckers getting popped, if not mollywop, like we just them sections, and it's just like it's sad stories, but realistically, that's what it was. So we try to zoom in on the corner. We try to do that. I had a teacher that kind of still lived in the area. I don't know if she moved though. I think she still works at the school, but she was in the area for I don't know how long. Let me show you. There goes Bellevue. Like you see the lake. That's like past the lake on the other side. You can see that fish was good. We back at it. Can you? I'm trying to zoom in on it. Let me know if that's grainy. If that gets kind of grainy. Is that too grainy? Ain't too grainy. But you see it? That's Bellevue on the other side. That's like the real east side, because it's east. It's King County, but it's still like it's like east of the lake. So right there in the middle is Lake Washington, and it kind of how do I explain it? It basically to the west is Seattle, to the east is like right in the middle is Mercer Island, to the east is Bellevue, and then you got to the north Kenmore and whatnot, whatever's up there. Ever you go a little farther, you know what I'm saying, and then south you kind of have pretty much Renton and Tukwila to the south, but mainly Renton, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's the shit right there. I'm just showing them. 27 clouds are mountain clouds. There's both. It's both. It's both. You see that? It's clouds above the mountain. You see it? Can I zoom in on it? Can you let me know if you see that right there? That's clouds above the mountain. See the clouds above it, and then like past it, you see the little rigid ones that are more like pixelated. Those are the mountains. Yeah, it's like that. We living like this over here. To the east is the Cascades, man. We get that rain shadow over here. You catch going to that rain shadow, you know. Let me walk over, man. Let me show you where, I got to show you now. Some still around, but it's so many changes, bro. It's like, damn. One of my friends used to live over here, but I'm trying to find a specific house. It might be on the next. I think it's right here, one block up. But like, he used to live over here. His parents actually sold the house, but his brothers still be over there. They were trying to run it like an Airbnb because they had pretty much retired, but they're like, we don't want to live in the states anymore, so they just ended up moving out the country. I'm not gonna say where they went, but yeah, they moved out the country, and they're like, yeah, they just let the kids manage the house stuff. So that's how it is, man. You accumulate a bit of wealth, you just pass it down the family line, you know, things like that. Road trip, yeah, man. Take yourself a road trip, man. Go see the world, man. I did a whole lot of traveling. I traveled to 4 different places, bro. 2020. You understand that? It's crazy work, man. Crazy work. 2024. I ended up going I bought my own ticket, but I ended up going to I'm gonna go right here. I may be a fish, but I'm that fish for a reason. Let's go. That's you. You that type of fish? Let's go, man. Big fish. Let's go. Big fish eat little fish. But nah, man. Last was it 2024 around February, I ended up going to New York. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there in New York for the first time. I'm on the East Coast. It's windy as hell. Come back. What happened? Around my birthday in June, go to Portland. So I'm over here in Portland, Oregon. That's West Coast, but it's it's Pacific Northwest, but it's West Coast. And I was there in the summertime, just living it up. I wasn't even Beyblading yet. You know what I'm saying? And what I do next? Come around September, October time, I went to the Midwest to go see my friend in Iowa. I actually started Beyblading, and I got her son into Beyblading, so I got him some stuff. But my bad. Ah, got the alleyways. We're gonna walk through that too. Why not? No disrespect to the 8, man. No disrespect to the South Side. I just, we out here on the grounds, so I'm just showing love. I'm showing praise. All love, all praises. South Side, folk shit. Shout out to them, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta rock the right Mariners caps. S is only on that shit. S is only on me. District on me. But that's how it goes, man. Yeah, so I went to Iowa. That was the Midwest. And then like later, I think late October, me and my cousin did a day trip to Austin, Texas. So like I said, New York, Portland, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Austin, Texas. So what is that? East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, down south in Texas. So I covered all 4 regions in 1 year. Crazy, man. You know what I mean? Crazy work. Oh, there it is right here. I can barely see it though. I don't know if they're gonna let me stand on that shit here. Let me just. My base said a big fight broke out of my school. Somebody destroyed and knocked out a watering fountain. Shit's crazy. What in the world? You can't get rid of the watering fountain. But here, let me show you. You know what I'm saying? This always felt like. I'll show you this too. It's like a nice little joint. I guess that's a yard. But this house always felt like they didn't have the trees yet, but it always felt like a laboratory, like professor's laboratory, on some like Pokemon Red and Blue shit. But I want to show you this because this tree here has been here for a long time. You see this giant tree? It's a giant trunk, big old trunk. And there's bigger trees in the area actually. There's like one. There's actually one near my house that we were worried about during the last storm because we were hoping that it wouldn't tip over. It was near the Islamic school. There's a giant tree around the corner. I might have to show you guys that one day. Do you see that giant tree in the back? The tree of wisdom. Yeah, there's a lot of trees like that, man, around there. So that's you grow up here, you just used to seeing these type of trees. So like that's what I was saying. I went to the East Coast. I started seeing these skinny trees that were like skinnier than this pole. You know what I'm saying? Just like the skinny trees that they put in Baltimore and New York. And I was like, man, there's no way that they're gonna grow. And then they also like try to limit the space that it's able to grow. And what makes it worse is that people like litter on top of the tree. You know what I'm saying? It is the perfect town for a treehouse, but it also isn't because the amount of storming and whatnot that happens. But it's like at least it's not the Midwest because the Midwest that's like worse, man. Iowa and Illinois, places like that. Storms are just heavy. But over here, it ain't too bad. I think it's like, yeah, probably perfect weather for tree houses, but you also got to deal with like the rain and whatnot. So you got to have like a somewhat rain proof, excuse me, type of tree house. You know what I mean? And that's hard to come by. But I don't know, man. That's why like people do those tree houses in like Northern California. Northern California right now is starting to get a bit of rain though, and they're not used to it. But that used to be the perfect area. Over here, it's just too much. Like you can do it here, but it's only nice in the summer, if that makes sense. Like year round, most of the year, probably like 9 to 8 months. It's just a lot of overcast. How's it going? You know what I'm saying? 9 8 years, excuse me, 9 8 months out of the year, it's a whole lot of overcast. And like even then, the summer, it's kind of it feels short. It feels short. The seasons feel very short here. The winter feels like it's the longest. Winter and fall. Summer is always like kind of late. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know, summer's just late sometimes, but it feels like summer right now. So that's why I've been outside as much as possible. But hopefully, what I'm saying and showing is making a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that it connects in the right way. Oh, there you go. You want to see it? If you were asking about the lake, and you could still see the cloud right there, but the lake is right there. And I'm gonna go on the main one too. There goes another tree. But yeah, bro. There you go. What is it? They flooded. First, they burning alive now. What does that mean? They flooding. What they do? Oh, you know, and that's the other thing is like at the end of summer, like it's just always been a fire thing too. Like it's been like this fire season. I always say it's the fourth season. It's like a fire that kind of just comes up and down, you know, from Southern California up to Vancouver, British Columbia. So California, Oregon, Eastern Washington, and then British Columbia. There's all these fires that happen damn near every summer. At the end of every summer, it's always like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's a lot of changes, man. A lot of things ain't changed, but for the most part, it's been great. All right, let me go. Sun is too bright right now. Sun is too bright. I need to get on the other side of the street, man. Something. I'm gonna keep it like that for now. Keep it like this. It's just hella bright behind me. Got me a new dog walking business. It's not much, but it's passive. Hey, man. Hell yeah. Business is a business, though. The fact that you're doing your own business is what's up. You know, I got to get on top of something as well because, you know, this is my time investment right here. Oh, Maya Morales, today is your birthday and nobody wish you a happy birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. Amaya, I think you were here last time, right? And I remember you were saying that it was your friend's birthday. That was you, right? Morales. Amaya Morales. Am I saying that correctly? But yeah, happy birthday to you. I remember you were saying it was your friend's birthday. And then now it's so you and your friend have really close birthdays. That's pretty good. Happy birthday to you. Did you celebrate at school? Or home? See, you know, you never know. I'm assuming girl based off of Maya, but I don't know, right? You never know. Yeah. You just gotta celebrate at the school. Get you some free meals. But I remember I knew someone that lived over here. See this shit and this big old staircase? Let me walk over. I remember this shit because they were like kind of up there. We had to walk up this goddamn staircase. I was like, bruh. And they lived in one of the units or something. Yeah. I mean, there's more genders than starts. Starts by now? What does that mean? So better be safe than sorry. But yeah, nah. Even when I address people, like, you know, third person or like from afar, I just say they, them. Because you just never know. It might have been this one. Hold on. Stars, not star. It might have been, it was basically a staircase over here on this side. I just don't remember where I was at. I don't remember a lot of things, man. All I be doing is living in reminiscent mode. Motherfuckers ain't trying to hear that shit, but it's like, hey, man, unless you got a game plan for some forward stuff, you know, I'm over here aggressive about it, you know? So I'm just locked in. I'm locked in. Staying focused every day, staying active every day, getting on live every day, man. It's hella bright today. Let me keep it like this. Now it's too bright. I gotta go at an angle. I gotta go at an angle. This is why people buy those damn but I'm trying to block the sun out. There we go. People buy those damn extended rod things, pause. Like, you know, the little, what do you call this, bro? Wonder where Jax is. Jax is busy, man. He's a busy guy. Either he got housework stuff to do or homework, you know, but he'll be around. You probably see him around. He might drop in and out, you know. Yeah, he usually drops in and out, bro. The tripod thing, yeah, it's like the one that you walk around, like the tourists. The tourists always walk around the little thing. I guess it is a tripod, right? I don't even know my terminology right now, bro. Let me tell you. Yeah, I think it's a tripod, though. I think you're right. But I'm just trying to I'm trying to have the sun right behind me. So if I turn my head, it ain't too bright, you know. So I'm trying to be mindful like that, you know. Yeah, I see. Something like that. So I'm just using my arm extended. Maybe on the weekends I'll walk down to the school. And when I was at the school, they had some good reception over there. It's just when I walk towards you're gonna see me, bro. I'm gonna walk through get that sun. Yeah. I'm gonna walk through this area. I think it's not this block, but it might be the next one. So I might speed up my walking a little bit because there's a dead zone where I lose connection. So just let me know if it gets grainy. If it starts to get grainy, I'm gonna move a little faster. Just let me know, because last time I lost reception walking through there. But just let me know, you know. And I should be on the other side of the street, really. It's a bit grainy. Hold on, let me check the bars. Yeah, it says I have 1 bar, so my bad. Let me speed up. We'll start walking. I'm gonna speed it up. We're gonna power walk through this block and the next one. There it is. Yeah, this spot right here, I get 1 bar. It's stupid. One time I lost the whole damn connection, and I was real sad. I was having a long conversation with the people. We're on Alder. Yep, Spruce Alder. Get into it. Get into it. Let me just show you, man. Don't show me. I'm gonna just flip the camera because if I have it the other way, you know, you're just gonna see what's going on behind me. But this is a pixelated area. This is pixel land right here. Is it pixelated? Yeah, this is the pixelated back street. You gotta activate 2D mode when you're over here. You know what I'm saying? 2D settings. That's the only way. You know, can't be a 3D character here. Wait a minute, let me check my bars. Still 1 bar. Yep. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. It's getting a bit better. Okay. But now, because I got the sun behind me, why don't I just flip the camera? I'm gonna just flip the camera. It's a nice little area, nice little spot. You know, used to have different people living up in here. You know, in the spots over here. It's all nice now. It's all different. It is what it is. Decent people are still. You know, on terrace. Yeah, terrace is where you got to go to. Let's get it. Terrace where you're supposed to go to. I might go down there. Why not? Bro, let's do it for the live. Still 1, huh? Still on the 1. My bad. Let me Somebody offered a vape, and you offered a fist to the chest. Don't vape, kids. Yeah. I'm not really for or against vapes, if that makes sense. Not for vapes or against them. I get it. Some people just be doing it, but I'm like, I don't know, man. I just smoke weed or something. I just smoke the weed, bro. The straight up joint. You know, just get it from the source. You don't gotta do no extra resin, glass, oil, and things like that. Because you just don't know what be in it. See, motherfuckers might as well be smoking glass sometimes. That's the way I look at it. You see that big ass tree, bro? Let me see, man. Still 1 bar, so I'm sorry about that. We got a free table. So if you know anyone that needs something, you know, it's a giant tree. Smoking, it looks cool. It's all shit and giggles until y'all hacking. Yeah, if you start hacking, it's really gonna get you. Because when you hack, you're breathing as hard as you can. You're inhaling. People don't realize that you're inhaling hard. So if you smoke a cigar and you hack, it's over. That's a strong amount of tobacco. But you're supposed to sit there, smoke the cigar like it's a wine tasting kind of thing, and then the weed stuff is like it's really gonna activate because now it's really gonna be in the system. That's a whole other conversation. Very fundamental conversation. A whole other one at that. Yeah. Seattle is more north to south. If y'all don't understand, it's more north to south, which means a lot of what you see me going east to west. It's more of the going up and down the hills. You know, east to west is more up and down the hills, things of that nature. You know, and the issue with that is like it's hard for some people. It's very okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I'm trying to walk uphill and then boom. But bad reception, we're gonna find out today. If it's bad reception, we're gonna find out. Either way, though, I'm on the way to the other library. Charge up the phone, laptop also. Pablo's in the building. Pablo's in the building. Thank you, fish. Yeah, thankful for fish. He's like, what do I do? I guess he's saying thank you for being here. That's my assumption. I don't know. I don't want to speak for Brett. But yeah, man, it's nice out there. Let me know how the reception look. If it's still pixel, so I want to show you there. Let me know how the reception look. If it's still pixel, so I want to show you guys the cliff. So that way I'm closer to the water. How's it going? That way I'm closer to the water and closer to the lakeside and whatnot. It's one of the best views in the city nobody know about. You enjoy the streams? I appreciate that, man. I appreciate, you know what I mean? I enjoy when people come in and just communicate with me because, normally I'll just ramble about my goddamn self. Just be me, just talking. You know what I'm saying? The bit pics. Okay, yeah, cool. That's good to know. Yeah, we got these little. Let me check this, man. You're my 2 bars, bruh. That's what I'm saying. When you're more on the eastern part of the neighborhood, it gets like this, man. So you can't even see all of this in its all glory. And the other aspect about this that's kind of crazy is that damn near everyone here can afford their own Wi-Fi anyway, so they wouldn't need the connections, bruh. They wouldn't need that. But this is a whole thing that leads to a whole nother area down there, some houses down there. You know what I'm saying? Lakeside joints. People just living here amongst the hills, along the crevices. Damn near some terraces, basically. Living amongst the terraces, and it's Terrace Street. That's the street we on too. It's the Terrace Street. So yeah, get around the corner in the bend there. You know what I'm saying? It's looking like this, man. Looking straight like this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, fish. How's it look, man? Yep, I got 2 bars. There we go. Now that I got my 2 bars, I think we good. We live. But you see them houses just right along the hillside joint, built a certain way. It's nice over here, man. Some nice things going on. Walk up through here, and I just sit there and visualize and dream a bit. Like, yep, I'm gonna get here. I'm not even gonna hate. Not even gonna hate fish. It's crazy, fish, man. I used to mop through it here, and then people sit there and profile you type shit. I go. How it is, fish. You walk through some spots in some areas in town. People profile you, treat you a certain way, talk to you a certain way, wondering what you're doing there. I was like, I'm just trying to go see the water. I'm trying to go see the view. And you get treated a certain way. That's life. This used to be one of them here. And if it wasn't here, it was like more towards the other side. You dropped out, you good. And there was another side of town. I mean, it's all in the same area, same zip code almost. I'll be over there, right? Walking through the same situation. They're like, what they doing over here? Near my nice house. What's this? Are they scoping things out? Be on guard. Just pay attention to this person. They wouldn't say good morning. They wouldn't say hello. All right, cool. That's fine. That's fine. Fuck it. And then, the whole George Floyd situation happened. Right after that, all of a sudden they want to be nice to neighbors now. I'm like, oh shit. Now y'all understand shit. That's crazy. And fish, me, I'm not even black, bro. But it's just the fact that people started treating us differently. I was like, oh, that's how white the city is, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you never knew, how white and standoffish it is, bro. And it's a sad existence. But nonetheless, it's an existence nonetheless, right? But my bad. He dropped his earbud. He said he dropped the earbud. Let me just keep going. I'm gonna share right here, bro. Little spot. Little section. There it is. I'm up there and show you how it is on the cliffside joint. Leave the second for. All right, man. I'm here, and I'm about to show you the view of the lake. You know what I'm saying? So I'll show you how the lake look. How's it going? You know what I'm saying? Standoffish like a mug, man. Ain't nothing but a conversation. But nobody would know. That's the thing. Nobody would know. So I'm gonna see if I can get a good view over here. All right, let me know. Say your BRB. How's it going? Here we go. Hey, Fish, let me know when you get back. I can't even see it. Let me get on this side. And I'll zoom in. All right, I'll wait for him. Fish, let me know if you're back, and then I'll zoom in for you. Because this is probably the best. I used to say this was the best view right here. Hey. Riz is back. Riz, let me know when Fish pops up. But thank you for dropping in. Thank you for dropping in, man. As always. Yeah. Hey. Oh. Let me know when Fish gets back, Riz. He might be here. He may or may not. I'll zoom in for him. He went to go do something, man. If he doesn't come back in a few, I'll just walk off. But and I'll walk back around the corner. It's another uphill for me. Riz, were you in class? Just thought about that. Hold on, my bad. You in school right now? Hold on, let me check something. I think you're on a different time. It's 1:13 over here. Yeah, I was gonna say I forgot you're over there. It's 1:13 over here, man. But here, this is what it's looking like. Hidden branches, bruh. There used to be a whole fence over here, but they took it out. There used to be a fence, but it kept breaking down. Everybody kept sitting on it and leaning on it. 4:13. Oh, you're 3 hours ahead. There it is. You can see it right here, like the remnants. There it is. See that fence? And everything was lined up this way. Pretty much where you see these vines at. 4:13. Yeah, yeah. You're 3 hours ahead. Oh, Fish. There you go. There you go, Fish. Since you're here, let me know how that looks. This is probably like a little cliff area. He said hi back. Let me know if you could see that. But that was what I was showing you earlier from the hillside. You know what I mean? I don't know if Fish is there. Are you able to see it? All right, man. Ooh. That's what I'm saying. That's Lake Washington, man. And it pretty much like it's the middle of actually the lake is like the middle of the county for us. You know, we're kind of on the western side, for being honest. Ken's still there. So your real name is a roadie. Real name is a roadie. Do I just call you a roadie then? Does that matter? Riz, does it matter to you what I call you? If I call you a roadie, that's your real name. So that's kind of better, right? Do you prefer being called by your real name? I guess that's the question. Okay, cool. I'm gonna just start calling you a roadie. You know, we'll do that. If that's, I mean, if it's okay with you. I mean, I see the name. Like, if I see the name, then I'll know. But yeah, yeah. Riz is the Riz like he's a little kid. You know, he comes in and out. So, but he's told me that he was watching at school, bro. I'm like, you're supposed to be in class or something. You're supposed to be doing something right now. But I think he was like in school with his phone. I was like, how do they let you in school with the phone? But yeah, bro, I remember when I was 6 years old, I ain't had no phone. That's crazy to think about. But he's always checking in, so I rock with him. Yeah, I rock with it. You know, he's a good kid. He's a good kid, man. Rody, did you send your Roblox stuff to Jax? Because Jax was asking, man. Jax was asking. Ooh. But I'm streaming all day, man. So you're gonna see me play some video games later too. This is my in-person face-to-face stream. A little truancy hour joint I do. Being a little truant from life and work and whatnot. And then yeah, man, I got some other shit on the way. That's my whole thing. That might be my whole thing, man. That might be my whole thing. I just thought about some. I have some ideas. I'm gonna work on some ideas later. Hey, we might lose connection again. I'm just letting you know right now. Connection's about to get real spotty again before it gets better. I'm just letting you know. You know. And they stay working on shit over here. Stay doing construction. Yep, it's one bar. My bad. My bad. Since it's one bar, let's show it. Yes, kid. Yeah, no. Jax was asking if you had like I don't know. I think you're sub to him. If you're sub to him, he put out a post that said if you send your Roblox stuff like your username, he'll add you. So I don't know if you added him already for Roblox. Do you play? Let me know if you play. No, he was asking because he was asking people that were sub to him. There was one person that subbed to him from the channel. He's like, if you have Roblox or Minecraft, just send him the friend name. How's it going? So just send it to him. If you're, I think I'm sure you're on his channel. So if you see it, you see it. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. My bad if the connection is fucked up. Where we at, man? Oh, see the fit, bro? Yeah, man. It's my homie's hoodie. You can barely see me. It's my homie's hoodie though. That's his brand. That's his brand. Bought that shit off the website. I ain't seen dude in a minute. Like I said, connection's gonna be trash until it isn't. Let me cut the corner. We get that. Ooh, I'm echoing. Ooh, there we go. You see that? There goes the crib right there, man. There goes the crib right there. Damn you, man. I be out here dreaming. I'm just like, yeah, man. One day I'm gonna have something like this, you know. Now, man, I'm just dreaming. Nice fit. I appreciate it. Like I've been wearing the same pants all week. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to switch that. Might have to switch that. I ain't gonna lie. Fitty Alpha 92. That's you. Why'd you put 92, bro? You not born in 92? Nah, you might be. What if a roadie was really born in 92, but he's pretending to be 6? That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy, bro. Let me know if it's still pixelated, bro. They did this shit on purpose. Then you can't show this area. You can't show them spots. Can't show that. But you might have to send it to them. Born 2018. It's getting choppy. Yeah, yeah. It's one of them spots. So when I get up the hill, it'll fix itself. You know. But there's bad reception in the area. 2008. Oh, so you guys are 10 years apart. Damn, 2008. That's crazy. 2008. Let me do the math. I'll say, yeah, okay. He says 18. That's crazy. But that means you're turning 7 this year. That's crazy, bro. How's it going? Yeah, bro. I'm gonna get to the top. I'm gonna post up a bit. Let me know if that clears out. I'm not even pointing the camera right. Crazy. Oh shit. It's getting better. All right. Top of the hill. The swishes. I don't know where they sell those. Is that a national thing? Is that only where you're at? You know what I'm saying? The swishes. I just bought a Jones soda. And now I never tried the swishes. My, oh yeah. I wonder if it's only in your area. Because over here, Jones soda is big because Jones soda's from Seattle or like Washington State. So it's big over here. Let me see what I'm missing. Nice little trees down there. Might show you all that next time. That's a whole other section, man. I do it just cause you fuck. Oh my bad. It's like soda, but it's just fizzy juice. Fizzy juice. All right. Should I go down this way, man? I can go to the park from here anyway. Let me go this way. Let me know how the reception looking, bro. I'm sorry about that. It's a dead zone between James and Jefferson. Excuse me, James and Alder. I think it's Alder Street right there. James and Alder, man. I think it's by design though, because everybody in that area, they got some decent money. You know what I mean? It's also like a zip code thing. But also they use their own Wi-Fi. They pay for their own shit, so they're doing all right. Fish, let me know if you're still here, Fish. Let me know what's good. Let me know if you're still here. I'm gonna tell you a little history. You know, if you got time. You got the time, bro. Yeah, we might went through. Got the sun behind me, so I flipped the camera to the front. Damn, bro, it's hella, that joint hella muddy. I'm sad I'm walking in it. My foot slid. All right. Might need to find me a puddle joint. You know what I'm saying? But let me know if you see this tree. It's a giant tree right here. See it? It's actually so big it's split into like threes. See how there's three? That tree is huge. Yeah, that's split into like three parts, three main parts. I don't know if you can see it. That's a giant tree. How old do you think the tree is, man? How many rings do you think it has? It got to be 100. Has to be at least 100. Somewhere between 80, maybe 100 years old. You'll never know unless they chop it down. But you know, some people like know the history of their trees on their yard. Like, you know, when you buy the houses and stuff, they'll tell you. They'll sit there and tell you about it. That's crazy. There's a lot of big trees, man. 98 years. It might be 98 years. Let's go. I'm trying to find all these. See, there's another one. Let me zoom in. Go ahead, go ahead. There's another big tree on the corner. I'm gonna keep walking. That's what I'm saying. There's big trees everywhere, man. And I want them to keep the trees. I don't want them to chop any of them down. You know, I'm not like a tree hugging person, but I kind of am. Cause I'll sit there, I'll pray with the tree. I'll do a little, you know, a little prayer with the tree. You know, a little donate some tobacco from the cigar and whatnot. I'll do some things for them and give back to nature. Remind myself that I love myself and let nature know I love nature too. Love Mother Nature. You know, that's how we breathe, right? That's how we get this oxygen from all this vegetation. You know what I mean? All that, man. You know, I mean, my guy Rody, I almost said Riz, my bad. Same thing, but that another giant tree right here. Let me zoom in a bit, my bad. Another big tree. It doesn't seem to split off until you reach upwards. That's another giant tree. They trimmed off the branches. You see where they trimmed off the branches? They probably trimmed off the branches because like it was going to connect with the power lines, which is pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. You know, as long as they're using the branches for something, you know, utilizing it for something productive, I'm okay with it. you know. But that's also why, like, I mean, I went on a few hikes, but the few times I did go on hikes, and a lot of times because we're just surrounded by nature and all these nature parks, it's really nice because you get to see certain trees in their natural state, and they just keep growing. They just keep getting taller. They keep absorbing all the rain and the precipitation here. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of precipitation. Precipitation, you know what that is, Erodi? Let me know if you know what precipitation means. It's okay if you don't. And you know, moss is my favorite plant. I don't know if you can see it. You see this moss right here? I like moss, man. You don't know. So precipitation just means like moisture, kind of like rain. It's like rain and moisture. So a lot of places like here is very moist. You understand? Like it's very moist. I love moss, man. A lot of organisms exist within there. I like moss a lot. When I used to sit down at the bus stops and school bus stops and stuff, and I would just be, the palm of your hand or the back of your hand would be touching some moss. So there's so much moss in this area in Western Washington because we have some mountains to the east, and because the sun rises in the east early in the morning, when the sun starts rising east, it's hiding behind the mountains, so it creates this shade like a shadow. So you get this rain shadow effect on this side of the state, and it ends up forming a lot of these vegetations, including the moss. They call it the rain shadow effect. Creates a lot of precipitation in the area as well, based on the location. Precipitation meaning moisture and rain and water. So there's a lot of moisture, rain, and water. So there's a lot of there's a lot of water and greenery, water, trees, and plants. Just water and plants on this side. A lot of water and plants, man. Oh, that thing is mashing. But yeah, so that's what that means. I don't know if they probably didn't teach you that in school yet, but that's what it is. You know what I mean? How's it going? A lot of that. They probably didn't teach you yet. I just hear some jazz, man. Let's go. I'm with it. I wonder if she's a teacher. I'm trying to remember. She look familiar. Doesn't say who she is. You just got a haircut, Rody? You got short hair now? Bro, we got some wood right there. That's crazy. Yeah, you just never. Oh, you know what's crazy? Hold on. You see these little wood branches? And then I see this tree right here. That's kind of crazy. Whoa. I wonder if they chopped this down. Hey, Rody, you want to see it? Look at this. It's kind of wet. I don't know if it's from the rain, but how many rings do you think that is? Let me screenshot it. But I wonder how old this tree was. You see all the rings in there? Because I think the rings let you know how old it was. I can't even count really, but that's a lot of rings. One. Let me zoom in. At least 9 or 10 years, maybe. I might have missed a few counts in there because there's probably a few more rings I'm not seeing. It's kind of wet. You see the water on there? It's kind of shiny. But yeah, that looked like a young tree, a 10-year-old tree, maybe 10, 15 years old. But it looked like it was worked on, chopped down, and then they took the. I don't know what happened to it. Oh no, it's leaking. Damn, was I standing on that? You see this shit? It's like all the sap was coming out, bro. It's kind of crazy. It looked kind of sus. I ain't gonna lie. But that's just one tree. There's another one. These might have been smaller trees. That's another one, bro. Look at this. I don't know why they chopped it down. I almost want to ask them what happened. This is the only two I see. They chopped down both of these. You see that? There's two trees, and for whatever reason, it might have been blocking the driveway. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. I wonder why they did that. I don't know. That's wild. How's it going? Do you know why they chopped down the tree or the two trees? Okay. I don't know. I just noticed that. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. I was counting the rings over here on the smaller one, but I don't know what's going on here.
Well, it was definitely a homegrown job, isn't it?
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I don't even know.
It's kind of cool, but I was just wondering what happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
And look responsible too, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's pretty cool. All right. Uh, yeah, there's two of them. Yeah, that was the one you can count the rings on that one. Yeah, it looks kind of wet. It's like it looks kind of fresh though. Yeah. So yeah, this it's like two trees in the middle of the driveway, and I was trying to figure out what that was. I guess I don't know if the neighbors knew too, or I'm assuming they're neighbors because we're walking through the neighborhood. But yeah, that's kind of crazy, man. My bad. Yeah. All right, can I show you the giant trees at the park? I'll show you that one. You know, but they're doing so much construction on all the different houses from park to park. A roadie says, "Wait, oh, what happened? Is the reception bad? Let me swap out. Let me switch out. Still sunshine. There we go. Reconnected. My mic reconnects at all type shit. You know, all that mud. Yeah, let's get it. I'm gonna show you this giant tree. They got hella giant trees over here, man. I'm gonna just stand on the corner and I'm gonna show you one down the street. See this, man? This tree is huge, and it's the whole block. See what I mean? Hella trees, man. I think this is one of the trees I sat there and did a little, hand prayer and whatnot with it. Donated a bit of a joint to it, and then yeah, there's this tree right here. You see it, the giant tree, and then they had the two small ones. Oh shit! Let me zoom in because I'm going the other way. You see these? There's like three of them. You see right there, Rody? But that's what it is. The whole park is surrounded by giant trees. That's what I like to see, man. Let me show you this one. That's what I said. When I went to the East Coast, I just saw nothing but like small trees, and I was sad. I was like, I was spoiled being here, man. All right, you see this one right here? It's not as big as the one on the corner, but you could tell it's been here for a while. Actually, matter of fact, the other one next to it's kind of bigger. Let me show you this. That's my thing, bro. This one, yeah, probably not as big, but it's still like the trunk is like strong. It's a strong trunk. You know what I mean? That should be looking like DNA. Or not DNA, but what do you call that shit? Like blood cells and all that, like just inside the body. Kind of joints, some membrane stuff. It be looking like membranes, bro. Yeah, that shit crazy. I'm rocking with trees, man. I need to get in touch with the nature. This one's huge, actually. The trunk, probably old tree right here. Old tree right here, man. Feel me? This joint right here. From a distance, let me see. Straight up membrane. Membrane trees and all that, man. So I'm happy to be around this. Like I said, I went to the East Coast and I saw these thin trees, and I just was like, I can't do it. I'm so used to being around nature and just tapping in with you got taught early. We got taught early by some of our teachers, man. Just tapping in with nature. They'd walk us down the hill, walk us down the street. Like, it's a big tree. It's been here for a long time. Can you imagine if they ever cut this down, how many rings would be inside? You got to let it be, though. Because you don't just do shit for experiments. You got to let those nature things be, because they're going to continue to grow and continue to offer us oxygen. That's the important part, man. Is this wet? That's dried out. It's just hella dirt nearby. That's what you got to do. Where is that fish? I don't know where he went, man. He looked like he might have been busy too. Might have been a busy kid too, man. I'm gonna crack that thing open, man. Got the Jones soda earlier. I'm gonna crack it open, man. Shit might fizzle. Guess what? What's going on, nobody? Thank you for dropping in, man. Nobody good. Let's see what the bottle cap says. Uh-oh. Can you read that? Let me focus on this. Your girl said yes to you from yesterday. Rody, I don't. Hey, congrats to nobody. I don't know if you know this. I can't even hit no hearts in the chat because it's my own chat. Nobody said he was gonna propose to his girl yesterday, so I'm proud, bro. Congratulations, man. I'm proud, bro. 4 years, right? 4 years. Hell yeah. That's crazy. I'm proud for bro, man. That's what I'm saying. This one says turn around too, which is funny. Hella random at the same time. Hella random. Hold on. It says turn around. What's that mean? Do I know her? I don't know them. I don't know them people. My bad, my bad. You're so happy. Yeah. I'm happy for you, man. Because you were nervous at first, right? But that's what I'm saying. Because you said, you told us, what, 4 years? You were with her for 4 years? Yeah, man, you were with her for 4 years. She got to say yeah. She has to say yeah. I wish, what's his name was in here that was in the live chat last time. I wish they were here to say, oh, congratulations, too. We're doing some mid afternoon kind of, joint right here before I go back into the library. Yeah. Sierra Lambert, you're new. Nobody, can you add me on Roblox, please? I don't know. I think nobody, I don't know if nobody plays Roblox. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if they play. Sarah Lambert, thank you for being here. You look familiar, but I don't know. You might be someone else. I might be thinking of someone else. Yeah, he's an adult, man. He's a grown adult. But nobody's getting married. He's an adult, man. He just proposed to his girlfriend the other day. Sarah plays Roblox. All right. Sarah, are you a kid? All right. You can add a Riz, aka Arodi. Just be safe, Arodi. Be safe, okay? Be careful, when you add people. Just make sure. Don't give out information. Sarah, be nice to Arodi. He's a kid that enters my chat. Just be nice to him. You guys might be a couple ages apart, but yeah. Riz, you be safe, and Sarah, you be nice to him. But yeah, man. Nobody, I'm proud, bro. I'm really happy. I'm really happy for you, bro. Okay, wait, you gotta tell me, how did you do it? Can you let me know how you did the proposal? You've been in a relationship longer than I've ever been, man. I've only had like, I think 2 years is my longest relationship. So I can't even really imagine and think about how four would seem like. But nobody, if you're still there, man, let me know how that proposal went. I want to know where you did it at and what it was like. But yeah, Sarah, if you hear me, man, be good to Riz, and Riz, you be careful. I know you guys are mean here, but you guys are kids, so I just want you guys to know. Don't say I didn't tell you, man. Just you guys be mindful of each other. You guys seem like decent people, you know. But I don't know you guys in person at the same time, so just be mindful. Just be careful. Yeah, I just got done doing one of the lives where like we're talking about being overprotective of kids, especially daughters, but yeah, and just women. My bad. So you went to dinner. When she went to the bathroom, I had put the ring in her drink, and and had the choir to play her favorite song, and she said, "Oh, okay, damn, this is a fancy ass restaurant. I like that, bro. I like that. Ooh, what kind of restaurant, if you don't mind me asking? It's like Italian food and like wine and all that. Were you doing one of those? You have pasta, bro? You got to propose with the pasta, you know what I'm saying? Pastrami. It's like, I don't know. What kind of restaurant was it, man? There was a choir there? Italian restaurant? Yeah. Hell yeah, man. I'll let you want to get some Italian food. I'm about to take my dad out to eat at this Brazilian restaurant, see how he likes it. Because there's one that I really like, and there's another one that's okay. But I'm like, service was pretty cool. The people there seemed like they kind of stressed out while they're working. The other places seemed like they had a good, camaraderie amongst the employees. But I need to go back to this Brazilian joint. It's my kind of right up my alley buffet joint. But nobody keep talking to me, man. What's going on? So, what kind of restaurant was it? What kind of food did you guys have? What kind of drink did you put the ring inside of? Was it, like wine? I'm assuming it was like or like champagne. I'm assuming it was like champagne. Choir comes by. What was the name of the favorite song? What was the favorite song? You know what I'm saying? Let me know how the journey was. Just talk to me about this romance stuff, man. I want to hear more about this romance stuff. I'm trying to learn, man. I ain't listen. You know me. I had no relationship that long. I'm here learning from you, man. I'm on live learning from you right now. Teach me something. Not beautiful, Caroline Uma. Caroline, what you talking about? Not beautiful. You talking about me or nobody? It don't matter what you're saying. What you mean not beautiful, bro? What you? Come on, man. Caroline, what's going on? I appreciate you being here, Caroline. You retracted the message. Maybe you wrote something wrong. Just let me know when you write something right. But I want to hear what nobody's talking about. He proposed to his girl. She said yes. So I'm really proud of him. We're all proud of him right now. Shout out to Bria, man. I'm really happy. I'm proud of her, Bria. His girl said, yeah. That's what matters right now. I got this soda. I'm trying to chug it, low key. Green apple soda. Jones soda. You going to crash out, guys? Riz, chill, chill, chill. What's going on? Talk to me, man. What's going on? I don't want you to make any bad decisions, man. You're a young man, but you're also a smart man. So you want to remain smart. You want to always take the. What's going on, Riz? Talk to me. Don't crash out, man. You're a young man, but you're a smart man. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? Young energy. You want to get that energy out in a healthy way. So be careful. I need to take my own advice. I remember I used to talk about crashing out all the time in the live, and you were there with me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, here we go. Nobody. I'm gonna read that right now out loud. We were drinking champagne and we ate some spaghetti. Ooh, her favorite song was "Love" by Michael Bublé. Oh, let's go. And we went. I think to this place. I don't remember the name. Don't worry. You don't got to say the name. Keep it private for now. But it was like at the top of a building type tower. Yeah. How many floors? You remember how many floors you have to go up? Yeah, you don't got to tell me all the. You don't got to tell me where you live. You don't have to say the specific locations. But I'm just happy to hear the story. Yeah, man. Caroline, what's going on? Caroline Uma? Caroline Uma? Why'd you retract the message? You said not beautiful. Like maybe 10 floors. That's pretty high. For a restaurant? That's a high restaurant. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a high restaurant. That shit crazy, man. I'm happy. Damn, that got me thinking, man. You giving me ideas. I mean, I don't got no girl to propose to. I have no one. I have no girl that I'm gonna propose to. But just in the future, if I find one, I'm gonna start thinking like you. I'm gonna say, if I ever do it, I'm gonna shout out nobody in the future. Like, yeah, I got the idea from him. Spaghetti and champagne. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's that soon. The wedding's in 2 weeks. What kind of are you doing? Like a quick celebration? You had it all set up, or what's going on there? Like, how did you plan it in 2 weeks? That's crazy. You might delay it though. I don't know what the weather's like in your city, but you guys might end up. I mean, are you saying like the best date was in 2 weeks for you guys to plan, or like was it just like the weather's probably the most optimal at that time period? I went to a wedding in the summer, bro. It was inside of a rose garden. So in Tacoma, they got Point Defiance, Tacoma, Washington. They got Point Defiance, and like they got this it's like a rose garden, bro. It was really dope. Yeah, the best weather is in like two. I see what you're saying. Yeah, because it's probably like heart of the springtime. I love spring, man. I love the spring, so I'm happy for you. That's what's up, bro. Yeah, man. Happy for bro. 2 weeks. But what's going on with you, Rody? Riz, you said you're about to crash out. What's going on with you? Why are you tripping right now, man? Relax. You're still here with us, Rody. Nobody just proposed, and she said yes. So that's a good sign, man. That's a good sign. And remind me, you guys were together for 4 years. 4 years, or maybe not. Just be careful, Rody, man. Remember, every choice got a consequence, and every consequence kind of, how that goes, man. It's they ride the scale of like heavy and not so heavy. So just be careful. Just think about the consequences of your actions. Just be careful and think like that. Yep. My bad. She hearing me the whole time. My bad. I'm proud for both of y'all. My bad. My bad. My bad. But yeah, Riz, be careful, man. Just be careful, Riz. Yeah, I was talking to Riz. Are you good? Okay, cool. Make sure she don't look at the screen too. Talking about Caroline, Caroline Uma. Make sure Caroline looking at the screen or not looking at the screen. Why Caroline say that? or Sarah. Sarah Lambert showed, but that's weird. Sarah Lambert showed up out of nowhere to add Riz. Riz, be careful. I don't know who that is. She came out of nowhere. She said she's new, and she just added you. So be careful, Riz. All right. And that's why I was telling Sarah to be mindful. He was like Riz is a kid. Just be mindful, but just be careful. I don't know. We don't know who that person is, Riz. She says she's new here. Sarah, if she added you, just be careful, bro. Some random ass adult talking to a kid. I mean, shit. I'm a random ass adult too. So just be careful with me. Don't trust me either. But yeah, that's what's up, man. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, nobody, how did you know? How did you know this is the one? Like, I'm gonna really do it. Like, is it the first year, second, third? You know what I'm saying? Like, is there a certain year where you start to figure out, like, okay, I think this is the one. I need to know when I'm gonna pop the question and I have the finances or something. Like, how do you know that? How do you know that? I'll be trying to find that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Damn, what the hell? About the middle of the. Okay, yes, that's pretty. I mean, in comparison to the year count, it's pretty recent. But yeah, you have to get through all that to understand. But see, that's good. Have that feeling, yeah. You don't want to deny that. I see. That's what I'm saying. I'm a victim of. I say this all the time. I'm a victim of my own logic, man. My own logic has gotten in the way of me falling deeper in love and like learning to love certain people. So that's why I ask you these things because it's like again, I never made it to a third year. I've only made it to like literally a 2 year mark, and then breaking up 3 days after the anniversary of the 2 year. You know what I'm saying? So that's as far as I've ever gotten. I'd be wondering like, do I just stick it out longer and understand what we should be going through? You know what I'm saying? But I just never had a partner like that. Maybe it ain't for me. I always thought I needed something like that, but maybe it ain't for me. Who knows? But the fact that you have something, I'm really proud for you, man. I'm really proud of anyone that finds somebody that can stay, dedicated and loving them, man. 'Cause I've never really, I find that for like a year or two at a time. You know, there's always something. I believe that too. And the thing is, it might not look how yours looks or how mine looks or the next person's looks. I think it all looks differently, but nonetheless, there probably is somebody to some degree. I think there's a deeper conversation around that, obviously. But yeah, I like that you feel that way, man. I respect it. I ain't one to talk because I ain't even married. I know dudes that like other YouTube guys and other just people in general, man. They're I'm gonna say it took them a long time, but they were trying to figure stuff out for a long time. Hey, you know, yeah, it took them a while. Like, dude, like I'm saying, like guys older than me. So I know there's no real like age range. I mean, it's when people figure it out. It's less about submission, but I know it's when dudes figure it out. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, man, I be moving so quick in life, man. So it's kind of tricky for me to figure all this stuff out sometimes. But yeah, I appreciate that, man. I need to hear things like that. My bad. Let me check something. Your brother stole the phone. Well, give me the iPad. Hey, Arodi, be careful with Sarah because Sarah added you, but just be careful, Arodi, because we don't know who that person is. Let me know if you heard me. All right. I know they added you. They might have added you on Roblox, but just be careful. I don't know if that's an adult or like an older kid. I don't want nobody fucking with you, man. You're our guy here, so But yeah, nobody. I'm trying to. I don't know if I'm not necessarily looking for love. I'm just living my life and trying to get my monetization down, get as many lives as I can in. But right now, we'll see, man. That might be something I need in my life to slow me down a bit. Speed it up right now, slow it down later type joint. I'm always on one side. I'm not flip flopping, but I'm always like, if I'm doing one thing and I'm neglecting the other side, I just be going back and forth. And that's my balance is the motion. My balance is staying in motion. I can't find I could barely find a true balance. I always got to stay in motion. You know what I'm saying? I'm like heavy on the art side. I'm heavy on the creation side. If I'm not there, then I'm heavy on like the working side. I'm the 9 to 5 in it. So I'm always doing one or the other, and it's like it's hard for me to find the actual balance of it. I'm always doing one or the other, but I like how you feel, man. But there will be a time, based on what you're saying, based off of the way I live my life too. I probably will find that somebody, but I appreciate that. Yep, you and her about to start dinner in about 30 minutes. Let's go. She happy. You know, the next 24, 48 hours, she's all giddy. I can already tell. I don't even know her, but you know how women get, especially like when the ring and all that come out. You know, she's feeling away. That Michael Bublé song. I'm trying to remember it. Hold on. I'm trying to remember that song. I can look that up. We say "Love" by Michael. That sounds hella familiar. I know if I hear it, I'll remember it. Yeah. You have 145 friends in Roblox, so I can't find her. Okay. Well, just be careful. You know, I don't want, like, you'll know when some new person starts talking to you a certain way and asks you a lot of information. You know, I mean, you're a smart kid, man. You know, I don't want nobody, some random adult, like just asking you questions about your location. Just you be careful. You know, just be careful. That's my main thing. You know, random. Oh, it is, man. It would be wrong of me to allow, you know, some rando show up to the stream talking about she's new and then adding some kid that I actually know, which is you or Rody. So I'm just very mindful of that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Me and her like it. Yeah. Oh, you talking about the song? I gotta find that, bro. I'm about to listen to it when I sit down. I'm about to go on live again and soon, like soon, bro. Ugh. Let me. I'm gonna throw this away over there when I get there. But yeah. Oh man, I appreciate it, man. Whoever hit the like, thank you. Trying to finish the soda. You gotta think about that a little more in life, man. Hello again, Sarah. Sarah, I was warning Riz to take care of himself when dealing with you, so just be nice to him. And I went live twice. I went live like 3 times, man. This is the third one. I'm about to go 4 right now. I'm about to hit the 4-peat. Sarah, be nice to Arodi, please. Because, you know, he's a kid that comes in my chat. He shows up in the chat. He's like 6 years old, man. So just be nice to him. He's a good kid. And it would be wrong of me to not, you know, it'd be wrong of me to not say be nice to him. And it would also be wrong of me to tell him not to be mindful. But you hear me? Sarah, hopefully you're there. But thank you for dropping in. I appreciate you being here, Sarah. You don't know if he added you yet? Yeah, but my whole thing is we don't know you. You're newer to the chat in my community, and it would be wrong of me to not bring that up. But I want you to be nice to him. He's a good kid. And Riz, you just be careful with who you add, all right? Anybody can be anybody. I can be anybody. But, you know, we've been tapped in with me for a long time. So, you know, Riz is like a good, he's pretty much a good friend of ours. But, Jax, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Oh, Sarah is 4. Sarah, if you're 4, Arodi is older than you by like 2 years, apparently. So hopefully you're telling the truth, Sarah. Sarah, I hope you're telling the truth. I want you both to be careful. Sarah, if you're 4 years old, I want you to be careful. And I don't know why you're on the phone right now. I don't know why you're here. But yeah, you might not stay the whole life. That's all right, Jax. That's all right. But if you guys are both young, just be careful and take care of yourselves. I'm not going to read that out loud, nobody, because, you know, I'm just being careful. I'm just going to be careful. And feel free to retract it. Feel free to retract your statement so that way she doesn't read it either. You know, feel free. But I don't want to get you in trouble. I don't want to get you in trouble, man. I almost said it. I almost said it out loud. You stole your mom's phone. Listen, you're starting off on a bad foot, Sarah. You're stealing your mom's phone. I can't condone that. What's wrong with you stealing your parents' phone? Your parents are gonna be like, why are you watching this random dude walking in the street showing trees and talking about marriage and trees and shit. But Sarah, if you're really young too, just you better be careful. Take care of yourself when you guys are going online. Put those kid settings on there, man. You know what I mean? Just be very careful. I want you guys to protect yourselves. It's very important that you protect yourselves. You know, if you kids are showing up in my chat, I mean, you're probably here for video game related stuff. Who knows? But even if it's not that, you know, just please take care of yourself. Excuse me. He's in the okay. I got headphones in. You have boyfriends at 4 years old? Oh hell no! You starting off that thought shit early. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You better not have no boyfriends at 4 years old. You better chill the fuck out. Guess who's back? The fish is back, man. Hey fish, we're about to hop in the library. You know, plug in the computer, computadora, and get situated in there in a second. In a couple, you know what I'm saying? Sarah says she got boyfriends and she's 4 years old. I ain't fucking with that. She's probably not 4. She's probably just trolling. That's what I'm saying, Riz. You see this weird shit? That's what I'm saying. That's that weird shit. She's talking about she got boyfriends and she also saying she's 4 years old. Somebody lying. That's what I'm saying. Somebody's lying. So that's what I'm saying. You might not want to add her if she's a liar. Just be careful with that stuff. Ooh, Jax got her out of there. Exactly. Jax got her out of there. So thank you, Jax, for taking care of that. That's my ma. That's my guy. Thank you, Jax. Listen, man. He said, get the fuck out of my face. Exactly. What's that weird shit, man? That's what I'm saying. Riz, be careful with that shit. Arodi. His real name is Arodi. Arodi. Be very careful with that shit, man. So I'm saying that some random lady talking about I'll add you on Roblox. And I said it, I literally said it. The live knows, man. I was sitting there saying, like, be careful with that shit. We don't know who these people are. She says she's new here. Whoop whop. But yeah, man, don't add that person. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. But yeah, I'm about to go in. You guys can probably talk to me while I do Monster Hunter. I'm about to go in here, plug that in. I'm gonna go live again right now. I'm about to do another live right now. All right, y'all. Peace out, man. Let's get it. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace and congrats. Congrats to nobody. Yeah, he canceled her. That's crazy. That little. Don't add her, bro. Yeah, don't add her. Whoever that new person is, just be careful, bro. Be careful. And shout out to nobody on his proposal to his girl. He's about to get married. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you saw that, Jax. I don't know if you saw that, Jax, but nobody proposed to his girl. He was talking to us about it yesterday, and I think he did it. Remember, he did it, and then like he talked about it with us today. She's a PDF. Oh no. Yeah, damn. Certified pedophiles. God damn. Hey, be careful with that. Jack speaking facts. Yeah, be careful with that shit. I'm happy I pointed that shit out because I'm like, we don't know this bitch. Fuck Sarah. Sarah Lambert's probably the mom's phone or some weird shit. But even then, that's some weird pedo shit, man. Be careful. But shout out to nobody, man. Shout out to nobody. Nobody, he's about to marry his girl of 4 years, man. That's what I like to hear, man. I'm trying to get in that time too. I need to lock something down too, man. I need to lock something down. I don't know how I'm gonna do it when, but yeah, right now I'm about to get inside the library, charge up all the devices, get back to the whole whoop wop and whatnot. Let's get to it, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace. You're gonna see me in a few minutes. Watch, I guarantee it. 4 lives today. We might do 5. Why not? Why not 6? Let's go. Dubs in the chat for nobody, man. Hit the west side. Dubs for nobody. Nobody got the dubs. All right, y'all. Peace.